What is an NFT? Okay, I know. If you are watching this course, probably you have already a good idea what an NFT is. However, I have so many questions from my students that I wanted to make sure that before moving forward with the course, we clear out on exactly what an NFT is and why does it have value. So let's take a look at these two examples. You have a Vincent van Gogh painting in a museum, the original one, and this one is worth millions of dollars. However, you can also buy a very good quality print from Amazon for like 20 bucks and put it in a wall. And if you are like a meter away, you cannot even see the difference because it's a very good quality. Why is that one have a lot of value and the second doesn't have much value? Well, because the original painting that is in a museum, it's unique. It's one of a kind. It has a certificate of ownership. While the second is just a normal print. It's not even signed by Vincent van Gogh. So it doesn't have much value. It's just the value of the paper. And NFTs work the same way. Why is that a CryptoPunk that is represented by an NFT has value, while the 1,000 copies of other CryptoPunks doesn't have any value? People often say, oh, I don't understand why this JPEG, why this image have value, because I can just copy paste it 1,000 times, right? Well, it has value because the same way the Vincent van Gogh that is in a museum is unique and has a certificate of ownership, this NFT, this, for example, CryptoPunk, they also have a certificate of ownership, and it's one of a kind. It's a unique item. Let's also take a look at the Rolex example. Well, the Rolex on the left, the original one, is worth like $20,000. While you can go to the market and buy a $20 Rolex, and they have both the same function, right? They look very similar. You can check the time. So why is that one have value and the other is like $20 only? Well, because people like unique items. The real Rolex is made is numbered. It's a limited edition. I don't know, but they manufacture probably like 10,000 of them. They don't manufacture like 1 million Rolex, right? It's unique, it's exclusive, and people like to show off this exclusivity. Although they are both very similar and both show the time, they are very different because one is scarce and unique, and the fake Rolex that you can buy from the market is cheap without that much value. Which one would you prefer? Do you prefer the real Rolex or the fake one? Well, although I'm not a Rolex fan, I'll prefer the real one. Let's talk a little bit about the NFT history. So before the creation of the Ethereum network, you had a couple of projects like Rare Pepes, Colored Coins, and the Counterparty platform. They were basically trying to register some metadata on the Bitcoin blockchain, but Bitcoin has some limitations in terms of transferring value because you cannot transfer unique tokens on the Bitcoin blockchain. You can register some data, you can write a message, for example, but you cannot really exchange tokens. Bitcoin network, you can only exchange Bitcoin. You cannot have these smart contracts to do the NFTs. Then, in 2017, people created the ERC-721 token smart contract, and this allowed for the first time to create non-fungible tokens. I will talk a little bit about fungibility in a minute, but in 2017 you had these two first projects that leveraged the ERC-721 NFT smart contract. You had CryptoKitties and CryptoPunks. I remember to see late 2017 these CryptoPunks selling for like a couple of $100, like $100 or $200, and I was like, why do these JPEG images pixelized have so much value, $200? And I totally missed the train. If I knew that these CryptoPunks will be worth like millions of dollars now, oh my god. Anyway, and nowadays you have other collections. So in 2021, you started to have these collections like humanoids, mechaverse that you can see here, and basically thousands of other collections, NFT collections, where the creators, the artists create limited editions or they create unique NFT projects, and there are so many applications for the NFT world. 2021 is really the year of NFTs, and platforms like OpenSea see multi-billion-dollar monthly volume, which is crazy. Okay, but how is this possible? What is an NFT exactly? A non-fungible asset is an asset that is unique because they differ in value and properties. For example, if I send you a $100 bill and you send me back $250 bill, it's exactly the same. Or if I send you 1 Bitcoin and you send me back a different Bitcoin, it's all the same. If I send you 1 kilogram of gold and you send me 2.5 kilograms of gold, it's all the same value. They are interchangeable and they are divisible. However, NFTs are not interchangeable and they are not divisible. So let's say, for example, if I send you a CryptoKitty and ask you to send me, so that you send me a CryptoPunk, you are not going to send me because they are different NFTs and they have different value. And also the same way you cannot divide a CryptoPunk into pieces. Although there are some projects to tokenize NFTs and we will talk about it later. So an NFT is a crypto collectible that is cryptographically unique. It's impossible to replicate an NFT unless you are talking about knockoff projects, but you cannot fake or copy an NFT. They are non-fungible digital assets that are created on the blockchain. I will talk later about the different blockchains that allow the creation of smart contracts, but you have the mostly well-known one is the Ethereum blockchain. They are often referred as NFTs or non-fungible tokens, and they live in smart contracts. And by the way, the NFT that you can see here in the image is an artwork from Beeple that was auctioned and has a limited edition of a number of them. Finally, NFTs are generally created using the Ethereum ERC-721 or the ERC-1155 or 1155, as you prefer, as token standards, and they have multiple applications. You have also real-world applications, but in this course we will mostly talk about the applications for the digital artwork, digital collectibles, and gaming. And all the NFTs that we see booming this year, they are mostly related with digital artwork, gaming, and the metaverse. Alright, but what is the intrinsic value of NFTs? If you want to know more about it, join me on the next video.